A warm greetings to one and all. In this session, let's learn about knowledge-based agent with an example. As a part of introduction, we all know that a knowledge-based agent is an intelligent agent that makes decisions using knowledge about its environment. It uses information stored in a knowledge base to determine the actions in the environment. Next, components of knowledge-based agent. The first comes knowledge base. It is a central component where it holds a set of sentences representing facts about the world. Sentence is a statement expressed in a knowledge representation language. Axiom is a sentence taken as a fact without derivation. Next, generic function. There are two important generic functions. The first comes tell function. Here, it performs an operation to add new sentence to the knowledge base. Next, ask function. It performs an operation to query information from the knowledge base. Next, inference. Deriving a new sentence from the existing one is called as inference. The requirement is inference must be logically derived from the given knowledge. Working of a knowledge-based agent follows a structured process that involves the following steps. The first one is percept input. Yes, the agent observes its environment using sensors and receives the perception. That is, it receives the information about the current state of the environment. Next, knowledge base update. Here, the percept is added to the knowledge base as a new fact or updated information. Action decision. Here, the agent queries the knowledge base using reasoning to decide on the most suitable action for the current scenario or percept. Next, perform action. So it chooses the action and then the chosen action is executed in the environment. So that is called as perform action. Next, update knowledge base with action. So after action is performed, the knowledge base is updated to reflect the result on the action. Now let's check out the algorithm for knowledge-based agents. Here, the function name is KB agent. Input is to perceive the given environment by the agent, and the output is action taken in the environment by the agent. The agent starts with two important things, namely knowledge base and a time counter. Knowledge base holds rules and facts required by the agent, and the time counter initially starts with 0 and helps the agent to track when things happen. As a first step, the agent get percept, that is, get input from the environment at each time step using the function called make percept sentence. Then the agent needs to update the knowledge in the knowledge base. This is done by using the function called tell. This is to remember what it just perceived. Yes, as an overall, in this step, it is just like noting an entry that at time t agent perceives this. In next step, the function ask kb, make action query is used to determine the best action at time t, where the function ask retrieves the information from the knowledge base and the function make action query specifies what action to take based on the current knowledge. Yes, this step specifies at time t what action should be taken by the agent based on its knowledge. In next step, the function tell kb make action sentence of action t is used to update the knowledge base, where the tell function stores the new information and make action sentence function creates a sentence recording the action taken at time t. In short, this step specifies at time t the agent performs this action. After performing the action, time moves forward. The counter t is incremented by 1 and the agent is now ready to next step. Using a written action, agent provides the chosen action as output so it can be executed in the given environment. And this is how the knowledge-based agent works. Now let's have an example for knowledge-based agent. Let's consider a scenario here. A home assist robot adjusts room temperature. That is, imagine you have a robot at your home that manages the room temperature. It has a thermometer to sense how hot or cold it is. Yes, the goal is to keep you comfortable. In step 1, it perceives the environment. That is, the robot checks the room temperature. Let's say it sends 30 degrees Celsius. That is pretty warm. Next, the robot looks into the knowledge base. This is like its brain that stores the rules for decision making. The rules are, the rule 1 is if temperature is greater than 25 degrees Celsius, then turn on the AC. Rule 2, if temperature is less than 18 degrees Celsius, then turn on the heater. Rule 3, if temperature is between 18 to 25 degrees Celsius, then do nothing. Next, in step 3, it decides the action. The robot sees that the temperature is 30 degrees Celsius. Since it is above 25 degrees Celsius, it applies rule 1 and it decides to turn on the AC to cool down the room. In step 4, it updates the knowledge base. After turning on the AC, the robot updates its knowledge base. It logs a fact like AC turned on at time t. Next, the final fact is being derived. Now, the robot has clear record of what happened. If temperature was 30 degree, that is greater than 25 degrees Celsius, then it applied rule 1, then the AC was turned on. Hope you are clear with this example. Now let's learn about levels and characteristics of knowledge-based agents. There are 3 levels of knowledge-based agents. First comes knowledge level. It describes what the agent knows and how it uses this knowledge to act rationally. Second one is logical level. It represents a knowledge using logical sentence or rules. For example, if it is raining, carry an umbrella. Next is implementation level. Here, it converts a logical sentence into actual operations using programming languages and algorithms. Next comes characteristics of knowledge-based agents. It has a reasoning ability by deriving conclusions from existing knowledge using logic. It is flexible by adapting into new information by updating its knowledge base. It is goal-oriented by making decisions to achieve specific goals. Next is learning capability. That is, it can learn new facts and rules from experiences. Now let's learn about types of knowledge updates in knowledge-based agents. Agents update their knowledge using 2 methods. The first comes declarative knowledge. Here, the explicit facts and rules are directly added to the knowledge base. For example, the sun rises in the east. So this should be known to the agent since it is a fact. Next comes procedural knowledge. Here, the knowledge about how to perform the task using algorithm should be given clearly. For example, following the steps to boil water. For example, in order to boil the water, first we have to fill the pot with water. Then we have to place the pot on the stove. Next, we have to turn on the heat. And we have to wait until the water gets boiled. So this is how the procedural knowledge is given to the agent. So hope you are clear in knowledge-based agent in this session. Thank you all.